It is currently 2:30 a.m. and I am heading to Dublin Airport to head to Birmingham once again for medical treatment for my endometriosis, PCOS and adenomyosis. And I'm actually heading for my 13th surgery for the conditions, so come along with me on this journey. Good morning, it is currently Tuesday. I've been in Birmingham since Friday. The reason I had to come over to Birmingham so early, because my surgery is not until this Thursday, but I had to fly over last Friday because that was the only day that they had available for my pre-op assessment and my blood work, all those pre-surgery tests that they have to do. So we flew over early on Friday morning, waited around, chilled, went around the shops, and then Friday afternoon went to my appointment. And because of the struggles with my kidney and my bladder at the moment, they're really focusing on my kidney function, so they actually wanted me to come back yesterday afternoon for a second round of bloods to test my kidney function, to kind of compare between the two sets of bloods to see how it is actually coping or functioning. The main struggle for me the last few days has been the lack of veins that I had. It was a struggle to get veins on Friday. Eventually found one. My arm is so bruised now, it's kind of healed a little bit, but you can kind of see that it's healing. But then yesterday morning I drank like 2 liters of water, like 3 or 4 cups of tea, had the hot water bottle on it. I was really trying my hardest to get the veins to show up, and I was convinced that there was no veins showing because it's also really warm here, so I feel like my body is more dehydrated. But thankfully the lovely nurse that I had found a vein, got it done. So that is all the appointments now until I go into the hospital on Thursday morning. Yeah, it's hard to believe I'm here again. It feels like it was only a couple of months ago, which technically it is only a couple of months. It's a little over a year since I was here last July. And to give an update on my health, so my endometriosis has grown back even more, which is insane. Like, and even my surgeon is like shocked by that. He said it's like one of the worst regrowths that he's ever seen. Like, he removed everything that he saw. But the main thing that they're concerned about is my urethra between my kidney and my bladder is deeply infiltrated by endometriosis, and it's like on the verge of basically collapsing. So this surgery is focusing mainly on my kidneys, my bladder, and all the endometriosis growth that is in my abdomen at the moment. As you can see, my acne is absolutely horrific, and my doctor thinks that's down to my problems with my kidney because I'm not able to flush out any bacteria that's in my system anymore. So hopefully, I'm praying to the gods that my acne clears up after this, because it's actually really painful. It's a lot more painful this time around than when I had acne previously. I really don't want to go back on Roaccutane, but fingers crossed, fixing my kidneys will fix my acne. I'm being hopeful. So yeah, that's the update with the surgery. Hopefully I'll only be in for one night, but due to the complexity of the surgery, we'll go in with one surgical plan and I could come out with a different one. It all depends on when they open me up and what they find, but hopefully it will all go according to plan. I am a little nervous about this surgery, just for the fact that it's now like attacking other organs in my body to the point where, like, if I didn't have this surgery, it would look like kidney failure. And that's a huge, like, when he said like if I didn't have this surgery my kidneys will start to fail, I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, that's just playing in the back of my mind, but it's okay. I'm relaxing as much as I can. I'm reading books, watching TV shows. Declan is here with me. Unfortunately he is working this week, so he's in the other room working right now. I've just been doing some health admin. The focus on my camera is gone, so I'm sorry if I'm going in and out of focus because I keep moving. So yeah, I was just getting my folder. So top tip to anyone that is currently fighting for your own health and preparing for surgery, the best thing that I was ever told before coming to Birmingham in 2020 for my first surgery was to make a a folder in regards to all my like appointments, A&E, hospital situations in regard to my endo, PCOS and adenomyosis. And I got as much as I could. Like, this is probably not even like 50% of my medical notes, but it's all I could get access to. And then on the front page I have my medications, my allergies and any surgeries that I've had previously, which is quite a lot for me. But yeah, this folder has been a godsend, especially with getting treatment abroad, because they don't have access to my medical history in Ireland. So this gives them a glimpse at what I've been going through in Ireland. And then had to just work with the hospital and VHI in terms of payment for the surgery, but that is all hopefully nearly sorted now. That was a lot of stress the last few days. And yeah, so then tomorrow is a big day, the day I hate the most, because I have to fast from 1 p.m. and then at 5 and 8 p.m. I have to take a delicious drink called Movie Prep to clear up my bowel. But it's actually not as bad as it used to be, because last year the nurse told me to mix it with orange cordial and it was a lot easier to drink. I was just imagining that it was like a Sex on the Beach cocktail. But yeah, that's my update now. I meant to do this at the weekend, but I've got out of practice of vlogging, so apologies. I seem to be bringing the good weather to Birmingham anytime I have surgeries over here or appointments over here. So since I landed on Friday, it has been like 25 plus degrees, and apparently on Thursday when I'm having surgery it's to be 30 degrees. I might melt in the hospital. Last year when we came, it was the heat wave that was like 40 degrees. And then when I came in May for my MRI, it was really hot. And the first year I came with Declan in 21, it was really hot as well. Like, hot for April, it was like 20 degrees. And then in 2020 when I came with my mum, it actually didn't rain once when I was here then either. So I'm bringing the good weather to Birmingham. Why can't I bring the good weather to Ireland though? That's the problem. Yeah, that's all my updates for now. I'll keep you posted over the next few days on how everything goes on my journey for my 13th surgery, my 11th laparoscopy for my endometriosis. It's movie prep day, so getting all my delicious drinks ready for later on this evening. I've had white toast and black tea for breakfast, and I'll have a cheese toastie in, God, what time is it now? Oh, 11:11, praying the surgery goes well for me. But at 12 I'll have a cheese toastie, and then I'll be fasting then until after my surgery. So then I have to drink these 2 sachets of this at 5 and 8, and then I was reading the instructions here and it says expect to go to the toilet around 12 to 15 times during your preparation. And then, like, it's so funny because on the thing it says go to bed, like sleep. Oh, I get feck all sleep with this stuff. But anyway, sorry about the triggering images of a bowel there. But yeah, basically I have to empty sachet A and sachet B into a jug, then I add 1 litre of water, then I stir until it's dissolved, and then I put it in the fridge to cool because it makes it easier to drink. And then the top tip that I was given was to add it with some orange cordial, makes it a lot more pleasant to drink. And then what's the last one? Oh yeah, and then when I have to start, every 15 to 30 minutes I drink a glass of the thing. I just keep it in the bottle, to be honest, and pour it into a glass. But yeah, let's prep this now. Woo! So I've mixed sachet A and sachet B together, and I'm mixing it, and I'm now imagining it is a delicious cocktail because the weather is so hot, and then I'm going to be chilling by a pool drinking a really refreshing cocktail, because that's the only way I'm going to get through this. But yeah, I think I'm nearly there now. It's all mixed, and then once this is fully 100% mixed, I'm going to add in some cordial to make it that sweet cocktail. Almost have the first sachet of Moby Prep down. I have about 20 minutes to drink this one before I start the second one, and I've already ran to the bathroom probably 5 times and I feel very unwell. I've had to take some paracetamol for the headache that I have, but it's going to be a fun night. My stomach is making severe mad moves. I don't feel well at all. And every time that I do this, I'm like, it's like I forget, I black out about this day. I know that I don't like it, but I feel like every time I go through it, it feels worse and worse. But it's the exact same as how I felt last year and the year before, but it feels like it's worse. Although this year I feel like the nausea is a lot worse than it was last year and the year before and the year before that. But cheers. One bottle almost done.
Hello, I am out of surgery. I'm back in my room, feeling very comfortable at the moment, thank God. But yeah, delighted it's over. Don't know anything about the surgery yet, but I think it was around 4 hours long. But now on to recovery. So I just got sick, and I don't know why, but the nurse reckons it's because of the amount that was done in the surgery, and then I'm not hungry, but I've been eating because I know I need to eat. I'm forcing myself and stuff, so not pleasant. But they've given me anti-nausea medication now, so fingers crossed. Also, I have a catheter, and that's not very pleasant. And I keep feeling like I need to pee, and then nothing comes out from the catheter. So I think that's also causing problems, but hopefully I'll be able to get some sleep now. Oh, that's my compression pads on my legs there that you hear. Yeah, fingers crossed for some sleep. I have my catheter out since around 6 AM. I've been up and walking around the room, been to the bathroom twice on my own. So now I'm just waiting to see if I can be discharged soon. Fingers crossed. I just want to get home to Declan. I've been discharged. So happy to be out of the hospital. I'm in a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort, and a lot of wind. Thankfully it's not on my shoulders, but it's all in my stomach. And yeah, my stomach's beginning to bruise and feel very uncomfortable, but I'm so glad to be back with Declan and not in hospital. So here's the road to recovery. It is now Tuesday, which is 5 days post-surgery, I think, if my maths are correct. And I didn't have a great night last night. I didn't get much sleep. I've been really struggling to get comfortable. My swelling is going down, which is great, but now I'm feeling every bit of the work that the surgeon's done in my abdomen. And yeah, it was just really hard to get comfortable last night. So very little sleep was got, so I know I will be taking a sleeping tablet tonight, because I know sleep is very important with recovery and healing, so we'll definitely be doing that. But then today, because the swelling has gone down significantly, I'm in a lot of pain. It's controlled at the moment, thank God, but as well as the pain, I'm also bruising more and more as the days go by. So I'll give you a stomach update now with my incisions and my bruises. The incisions are dressed still, but the bruising is, yeah, it's something. Let me show you now. So I'm starting to bruise on this side. Have a hot water bottle on my back, but that is a bruise. Just so you see, that is actually a bruise. And it's coming through there, because I actually thought that was just heat from a hot water bottle. Nope, that is a bruise. Bruising here, small bit bruising there. Again, none here, which I'm surprised about, because this is actually quite painful. And are you ready? This looks like I've been playing rugby. Like, what the hell? And this is now starting to be really painful and really sore. But yeah, that's my lovely stomach there now. But it's all good. I know I'm healing. It's going to take a while to recover, but it's fine. I'm fine. I'm doing okay. It is 2 weeks today since I had my surgery. Recovery is going okay. I'm slowly feeling a little bit stronger. Won't say better, still in quite a lot of pain, but thankfully at the moment all my pain is surgical pain. Not like my pain that I had before surgery, which is great. I'm still very swollen, even though my swelling has reduced significantly. I'll show you my stomach now. My incisions are still dressed. They're not 100%, and I have a track record of scratching my incisions without knowing. So I'm keeping the dressings on to not cause any infections or anything like that. So here is my stomach. So bruising has gone down on this side significantly. There's still some bruising here. Then this one, again, this one's fine, thank God. And then this beast is now yellowing, thank God. But it's still very, very sore. As you can see, like, I'm still very swollen here. But as I said before, that's due to the amount of work that was done on my stomach. I know this recovery is probably going to take a lot longer than previous excision surgeries due to the extent of work that they did, and especially in relation to my urethra. Is it urethra or urethra? Anyway, and my kidney and my bladder. Slowly my bladder and kidneys are starting to get a little better. I was having an issue with discharge and leaking, but it's slowly improving, which is great. And yeah, just taking each day as it comes, but it's hard to believe it's been 2 weeks already. But yeah, I'm feeling very good about this surgery, which is great. But I just have to be patient with my body and know that recovery is not linear and recovery takes time. So not to be so hard on myself if some days are worse than others. But yeah, all's going good so far, thank God. Fingers crossed it keeps going this way. Hello, it is now 3 weeks post surgery and recovery is very much up and down. This week I'm a lot more tired, but Declan pointed out my body is recovering, so it's obviously going to take a lot more energy, and fatigue is going to be a huge thing for me for the next few weeks, which makes very much sense to me. And again, recovery does take a while, and with the amount of work that both surgeons done, I think it's going to be probably like 6 months before I feel the full, not even the full effects, but somewhat different, and then probably the full year before I'm feeling the effects of the surgery. Pain wise, thankfully everything is still surgical pain. I'm having some ovulation pain and like some pelvic pain, but obviously that's because ovulation time and my period is next week, so it's just a normal cycle. But yeah, things are up and down, but I'm listening to my body, which is the main thing in recovery. And yeah, like I'm just taking it day by day and listening to my body. Swelling, I'm still quite swollen in my lower abdomen. Again, with all the work that they've done, I expect it's going to be a lot longer for everything to slot back into place, so that makes sense. But yeah, I wanted to give a 3-week update. Sorry about the mess of me. My hair, don't know what's going on. I actually need to get the colour put back in. I think between all the medications and the anaesthetic, the pink dye has just evaporated. But I am back to work on Monday and I cannot wait. I've missed work so much. If you don't know, I love my job. Don't know if I've mentioned that before. And I'm excited because we have an event in 6 weeks in Lisbon, so I'm really excited for that. So yeah, I just wanted to give a 3-week update and end this vlog so that I can upload it. I'm currently in my aunt and uncle's house for the weekend, dog sitting. beautiful Benji, who is asleep on the couch here. I'm not going to turn the camera around in case he wakes up. But yeah, that's my update. If you want to continue following my recovery, I post a lot more updates on my Instagram, which is SarahJaneVlogs. I put nearly daily or bi-daily updates up on that. Sorry, my hand is cramping a little bit. But yeah, this week, making progress. I'm able to sit in a chair that is not my wheelchair or an office chair, which is great progress because sitting is a huge thing for me post-surgery. I do think I'm still finding it a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm pushing through. My glam stick is my best friend for getting around, but hopefully now in the next few weeks I won't be as dependent on that. And I had my first shower this week without the help of someone else, but I did need my mum to help me dry because I couldn't bend down, and I shaved my legs, which nearly killed me because of bending over to shave my legs. I was very winded and very lightheaded and weak, and I was very lightheaded after the shower, so I just need to remember to ask for help when I need it. But yeah, that's my update this week. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or you want to talk further about endometriosis, as I said, reach out to me on Instagram, which is SarahJaneVlogs. SarahJaneVlogs.